Money FM 89.3. Best of breakfast. Mind your business. Only on Money FM 89.3.
It's Audrey Seek and Ahmad Akhtar, and it's time for Mind Your Business. Now, did you know that small and medium enterprises, or SMEs, make up a staggering 98% of businesses across the Asia-Pacific region? And when it comes to job creation, SMEs are second only to agriculture, employing more than half of the region's workforce.
Goodness, staggering numbers. Yet, SMEs in Asia are not growing as fast as their Western counterparts. Why is that the case? Well, most entrepreneurs agree that there is one solution, or the one reason, I beg your pardon, and that's an access to finance.
Yeah, so our next guest is on a mission to change that. Earlier this year, Labamu was launched, marketed as an invoicing and billing platform designed to help small businesses thrive across APAC. So what kind of digital tools and solutions are being introduced to empower SMEs in the region? To find out, we're happy to be joined by Emmanuel Van De Geer, CEO of Labamu. Emmanuel, good morning. Thanks so much for being here.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, Emmanuel. Before we get cracking, what does Labamu mean?
Labamu means your profit in Bahasa.
Your pocket.
Your profit.
Okay. All right. Very interesting. Okay, let's set the tone of today's interview. Talk to us about the role of SMEs in Asia's economic growth and what trends you're seeing shaping this landscape right now.
So the SMEs, I think you called out a key headline just before, they constitute the vast majority of businesses and employment. In Indonesia, where we have launched our business specifically, it's like 90% of businesses, 80% of employment, and 60% of their gross domestic product. So, economically and socially, they're a critical element to, the economic prosperity and development of almost every market in Asia.
All right. Well, Emmanuel, SMEs across Asia have long faced challenges in assessing finance, scaling up, and improving efficiency as well. So how have these obstacles evolved over the years?
So many of the obstacles still have been the same for many years. And one that we try to tackle specifically is, the financial structure and management of businesses. So often businesses, particularly in emerging markets, don't have a good separation between personal and business finances. And that makes it more difficult for businesses to manage themselves, but also for banks to help them, particularly when it comes to credit products. More broadly, from a digitization and macroeconomic perspective, obviously you're seeing more market access and more accessibility and more desire for SMEs to operate across market boundaries or country boundaries, and also a strong drive towards digitization. So the digitization push is a key challenge, which is the level of knowledge within the SME segment can be a real barrier to entry for them.
All right, Emmanuel, one of the many ways that Labamu is empowering SMEs here in the Asia-Pacific region to accelerate their growth is through an omni-channel. Can you explain to us the idea behind the concept, as well as some other services you're offering to increase the financial capabilities of small businesses?
Yeah, I'm sorry, it broke up a little bit, but if I heard you properly, you want to know how we helped businesses in this area. So we really do a couple of things. We provide a sort of a one-stop platform that integrates key business management processes and workflows into a digital platform. So as an example, inventory management, sales generation, billing and payments, channel integration for our businesses. And in doing so, we integrate and seamlessly provide access to financial services within the platform. And that is a real key difference between us and other players in the market, is that we focus on not just how do we digitize their business, but how do we make financial services an integrated part of that workflow for them.
Yeah, just curious to know what the feedback's been like in terms of how user-friendly the platform is, feedback from your clients, as well as how it's improved their sales and operational efficiency.
Yes, so it's obviously streamlining operations is one of the key things that we try to deliver for our clients. By digitizing all the from onboarding your inventory to generating sales or identifying clients to sell to, and the billing cycle, whether that's a bunch of sale bill or receivables and collections of payments, that obviously streamlines the sales operations when we start to integrate financial services, whether it's payment services or operating account or credit services, we're able to do that in a way where it's not an extra thing that they have to do. They don't have to have many platforms for managing their bank accounts and their payments and their sales. It's all in one platform, and that enables us to make things like invoice financing or installment loan financing one-click option within our platform.
Okay, and you launched Labamu in Indonesia earlier this year. So what made Indonesia the ideal starting market for you guys? And are there plans to expand to other parts of the Asia Pacific soon?
So I'm going to have to ask you to repeat that question. I got half of it.
Okay, so Emmanuel, you guys launched Labamu in Indonesia earlier this year, I believe. So what made it the ideal starting market for you? And are there plans to expand Labamu to other parts of APAC?
Yeah, so look, the reason why we started in Indonesia is really two fundamental reasons. One, it has the largest volume of SMEs across all of the markets. So there are 63 million SMEs in Indonesia. The second reason is it's a very good growth market. It has a very strong people pyramid and very strong macroeconomic forecasts. That means it's going to grow over the next sort of 5 years. So it's a really great place for us to start. A lot of people to work with, a lot of businesses to learn from in an environment where the macro, the economic conditions are enabling them to grow.
All right. Now, International Women's Day has just passed us by recently. So the next question is quite apt. Now, on top of empowering small businesses, you're also a strong supporter of female entrepreneurs. The question is, why is supporting women-led businesses a priority for Labamu? And how are you promoting female empowerment?
Women entrepreneurs and business owners are a very significant part of the segment. In Asia, in general, they constitute 50% of the business owners. Likewise, in Indonesia, if you look at it from a micro and small business, they are, in fact, the majority of the segment. And so if we are here to support SMEs and the majority of them women business owners and entrepreneurs, then that's our primary client, the main client that we try to work with.
We were talking about SMEs playing a pivotal role in economic growth, and digital solutions like Labamu could be game changers in helping businesses scale, improve efficiency, and access financing more easily. And we'll definitely be watching how this space evolves. That was Emmanuel Van De Geer, CEO of Labamu. Stay tuned to Money FM 89.3.
To listen to more great interviews, download our podcasts at audio.sg or download the audio app. That's AWEDIO, audio at the App Store and Google Play.